The obscure's got even more obscure. Yeah. We've even got some Asian bands finally making it to the States or things like that. It's a new age, I guess.
White Shoes said they toured with Deerhoof, which must have been some like really cool shows.
It's crazy.
Deerhoof's crazy good. So it's cool. Yeah, they just came back from Europe, I think, and got to go over there and play shows. So it's good that it's not just like a one-way street. That like bands from here are starting to like be able to travel and perform abroad as well.
And your releases since 2007, there's been 2 albums, 2 EPs, a few 7 inches. It's really, really quick, fast-paced. Have you guys actually identified the Pains' sound and knew how to progress from each release? Have you been able to? Do you have a specific direction from each release?
I think there was like a master plan, like a chart that we considered each time. Like after we finished, like, okay, now what's next on the chart? Okay, we'll do that. We'll set the guitars to that tone. And it was just like sort of whatever seemed natural, and things sort of changed, just logistically, whether we recorded in a different studio or a different way, or like, oh, let's try this thing out. There's certain sounds and styles that we like that feel really natural to us, so that's like the core of it, and then everything else was just sort of like having fun with it,
So the progress comes from fun.
Yeah.
That's great. I think we can tell from listening to your stuff. We can sense the fun.
Cool, that's good.
Playing music is on the most basic level, like such a great thing to be able to do, and I don't know how anyone could be miserable playing music, because to me it's like pretty fun. And I guess like when we talk about progress, I'm not even like into progress that much. I just kind of like simple, like immediate pop songs, and I don't know. I don't think of music as something where it's like you have to show off everything you can do. Just like try to get the main point across of what you're trying to say, and something immediate and vivid and direct is kind of always my favorite kinds of songs. So we're not like one of those bands that like we'll talk about how we've really grown and matured or anything like that. And it's kind of the opposite. We've tried to stay rooted in the same things that made us play music in the first place.
He was wrong, how to live down.
if you made a stand, I would stand with you till the end. But you don't need a friend when you're a teenager in love with crust and heroin. Teenager in love with crust and heroin.
Something for the fans. Is there another release in the plans already? Something for the fans to hope for, maybe, because I think it'd be great if you guys come to Asia again, and I'm sure a lot of people would be really happy because come and promote another album.
Yeah, if it means we can come back to Asia, we should probably put one out ASAP.
Yeah.
Maybe a week after we get back.
Yeah, we'll just record a bunch of demos really quick, put it out, and just come back.
No, I think we decided to record the album right now.
Yeah.
Be done.
One take.
So
Yeah,
after
give us like an hour, we'll improvise, and then we can start the tour all over again.
And maybe have a few more days. I sense it's been very tiresome. Just last night, Jakarta, tonight, Kuala Lumpur, and the night before, maybe just 2 nights before, Manila. Maybe more, with a bit more time lapse in between.
We'll take a break and we'll come back.
Yeah, it'd be fun to spend more time in the place we've gone, but we've been lucky in that we had like a free night off in Manila, and like we got to go to this cool bar and met like a bunch of awesome people that were just playing. The DJ was playing all these like old like indie pop records that I love from like L Records, Creation Records, some old Slumberland stuff, which is our label back home, and it just felt like really like we traveled halfway across the world to find some place that felt so much like home and so welcoming, and it was a really cool feeling. So yeah, I mean, it's like having this experience of being able to come to Southeast Asia kind of motivates you more to want to make something of quality that will allow you to come back, hopefully. And spend more time, I guess.
We'll see you later, recording later.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks guys. Thank
No,
you
thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you so
Thank you
much
for
for
coming to
having
Southeast Asia. Thank you for coming to play Kuala Lumpur. Thanks for coming to the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.